Welcome to our morning reflection on Tuesday the 23rd of March. I wonder what the word companionship means to you. Does it make you think of spending time with someone who shares the same interests? Perhaps walking or cycling together, going to watch a football match or a film, going to the theatre or a concert. Does it mean chatting afterwards about the experience you've shared? Or maybe companionship to you is just being with someone, sitting quietly and comfortably in their company. If you have read Far from the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy, you may remember Gabriel Oak talking about being married to Bathsheba and saying, "At home, by the fire, whenever I look up, there you will be. And whenever you look up, there I shall be." So maybe companionship doesn't have to involve lots of activity. Well, English has its roots in many other languages, and I shouldn't really have been surprised to learn where the word companionship comes from. I discovered its roots when I heard a trailer on Radio 4 for their book of the week. The book was Slow Rise, a Bread-Making Adventure. It revealed that the word companionship comes from the Latin cum panem, with bread. So the first meaning of companionship is related to sharing bread together. In other words, having a meal with others. This set me to thinking about the pleasures of eating a meal with friends and family, something that has been so sadly lacking over this past year, except for a short respite last summer. Sharing a meal leads to other sharing, as conversation has time to wander and move from surface topics to deeper issues. As we read the Gospels, we find that Jesus recognised the value of the companionship of shared meals. We read about him eating at Simon Peter's home and in the homes of tax collectors and Pharisees. He visits his friends Martha, Mary and Lazarus and eats with them. And he picnics on the beach with his disciples and in the hills with 5,000 people. It's clear as we read about these meals that they were accompanied by conversation in which Jesus told people about God's kingdom and the need for them to take it seriously and take action. As we approach Easter, we cannot forget about the meal Jesus shared with his disciples just before he died on the cross. Then the shared bread took on an even greater significance as the body of Jesus being broken for us all. Also, on the day of his rising, it was in sharing a meal and blessing and breaking the bread that Jesus revealed himself to the companions he had travelled with on the road to Emmaus. When we are able to meet together again and share meals, perhaps we can challenge ourselves to share not only the food, but also conversation about Jesus and our faith. In this way, we can be true companions. For our prayer, let's share some verses of a familiar hymn. Break thou the bread of life, O Lord, to me, as thou didst break the loaves beside the sea. Beyond the sacred page, I seek thee, Lord. My spirit longs for thee, O living word. Thou art the bread of life, O Lord, to me. Thy holy word the truth that saveth me. Give me to eat and live with thee above. Teach me to love thy truth, for thou art, love. Amen.